Pull a TRQ out of the box of totally random questions. And this Y94 Morning Playhouse totally random question. What is a lie you've gotten away with? So there's a lie you told. Maybe it was to your kids, a partner, a friend, work maybe. And by all accounts, you seem to have gotten away with it. Should probably throw this out there. We can certainly change your voice if we need to, I guess. I'm scared to even ask you. Normally I would.
Well, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for
Those darn kids, Scooby-Doo.
you and your phone skills. Do you remember a couple of years ago, I admitted that when I was a child, my mom had a candle, and it was in our bathroom. We had like a window kind of above where the toilet paper holder was. I knocked over the candle. The candle wax spilled like down the wall, down to the toilet paper holder and all
Messy.
this. I blamed it on my sister. My family accepted that. My sister kept saying it wasn't me, but I got them to believe my sister knocked over the candle. You made me call my mother and confess on the radio that I was the person who knocked that candle down.
It's how many years removed do you suppose? 20-something?
Yeah.
Easily?
More, probably. I was like a child.
That's fantastic.
I could have gotten away with it my whole life. I would have lived with that deep, dark secret.
You know, your sister probably appreciated that getting out of the bag, though, don't you suppose? Like, she knows?
Wait, I don't know if we ever confessed
To her?
to her and that we told my mom.
All right, let's make the call.
I don't know if she's awake.
TRQ, what is a lie that you've actually gotten away with? I mean, I would argue you've still gotten away with that one.
Kind of, because I don't know if my sister's in on it, that she knows that it's out in the open, that everyone now realizes that she didn't do it.
Do you think it's one of those things where she'd been told so long and for so many years that she had done
She
something
believes it?
that she was sure she didn't do, that now she wonders, she just remembers herself as if she's done it. She did
Yes,
this thing.
I think she believes she's the one who like spilled the candle.
Well, in the spirit of the segment, why ruin a good thing? What's a lie you've gotten away with?
Well, when I go shopping, I try not to let my husband know I buy anything because I've been sick, so I've been out of work. So when I do buy something, I quickly come in with the bag and hang the bag up in the closet so he doesn't see it. And then when I go to wear it, I'll say, do you know how long I've had this in my closet? I don't know what took me so long to wear it.
Yours has a funny spin, too, because it's not one lie. It's like a similar recurring lie.
This one, I feel like the person kind of deserves it. They said my roommate kept always eating the leftovers. So one night after we went out to eat, I ended up taking the leftovers to my work. And then the next day he was asking where they were. I told him I ended up just throwing them out because they weren't looking good. Absolutely did not. I was able to eat them later.
Oh, let's be honest. That probably is a common lie. I'm sure all the time I'm like, and someone asks me whatever happened to that food, or man, a lot more of this is gone than I would expect. Oh, I don't know. Kids must have ate it. Oh, sure. I do
You
that one all the
blame it on
time.
the kids?
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 of them running around.
Oh.
It works. What's that lie you got away with?
So I was feeling really just overworked and kind of burnt out, and I just needed a little time off. So I lied and said that my great aunt had passed away, and beloved great aunt, and they totally gave me the time off, and I went and had a great time, and then I came back, and I'm telling you, my desk looked like a florist shop. It was like everybody had given flowers and nice messages, and everybody was so like sympathetic, and I just felt so bad that I lied about it because I don't know, I just didn't expect that reaction. I still feel bad even remembering it now. I feel bad.
Can you imagine lying and then you show up and all the flowers are there?
No.
Oh, God.
And then I think it's bad karma to lie about someone's death.
I would be worried that I would basically kill them.
Cause
That's,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow the universe was like, you've willed this to be
You've
done.
manifested it. You've brought it to life.
Yeah, so I don't like that. I don't even like pretending like sickness and stuff if I can avoid it.
Someone did say I called in sick to work, then ran into my coworker at Target. I ended up grabbing my throat and said I was picking up medicine, and I whispered, I said, I lost my voice. They totally bought it. But
It's not a bad place to be if you're going to lie about that.
why was your coworker at Target during the workday?
They probably also were like, me too.
Yeah, I'm sick too.
We have the same disease, I think. Workitis. Don't want to be there.
Someone said I once faked a limp in high school to get out of running the mile, and I ended up carrying it on for 2 days so no one would get suspicious. My mom even got me some sympathy snacks, fully committed to it. And someone else said my work had a potluck. So I told everyone I made this amazing homemade pasta dish. It was just a frozen meal. I added some fresh herbs on top, and suddenly everyone thought I was a chef.
You know, I guess that works, right? You get the cred.
This reminds me of, this was years ago. We had a chili cook-off potluck here. Do you
Wait,
remember?
you didn't make that chili?
You don't know about that?
What?
Longtime listener
Amy!
of the 194 Morning Playhouse, wonderful man, Jay Demers. He made my chili.
I don't think I did know this. And didn't you win?
I claimed it as my own.
But did you win?
I don't know if I won that one. The only one I remember winning, which was my own work, was the pumpkin. The pumpkin decoration.
Well, now I'm starting to wonder if you made that.
But I did make that one.
Oh, sure you did.
I swear. There are pictures from when I was painting it, and I remember I won. But guess what? Never got my prize.
That seems to happen to you a lot here, I'm noticing.
Yeah, anytime I win something at work, suddenly where'd the prize go?
Huh. How's that happened to you multiple times?
I don't know.
Especially with, I mean this is a compliment, I think, with your personality. How does this keep happening?
I don't know. I bring it up constantly.
What is a lie that you have gotten away with?
Well, I do actually get migraines, but there are times that I don't get them that I say I have one just so I can get out of doing something I don't feel like doing.
And we all know what that thing is.
No, it hasn't been in that situation. It's been like I really don't want to go see his friends or hang out with his friends or like go to an event that he wants to go to sometimes.
Yeah, and some other things I'm convinced.
Someone said my friend loved the birthday gift I gave her. Problem is, it was actually something someone else had given me. I just didn't want it. So I rewrapped it, and she still talks about how it was such a thoughtful gift and one of the best she's ever received.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Man, when you get in that kind of... do you think she knows maybe? Like she's laying it on thick? Like she totally knows?
No, maybe, but I really... Could you imagine? She's just thinking like, I can't believe you thought of me like this. Oh, I love this gift.
Could you be my best friend? I've never had someone know me so well.
Yeah.
This is the most thoughtful. She's putting all over social media. Like, but maybe you don't want to don't make that public though.
Oh, that's what would get her in trouble. She shares it on social media. Look at what she bought me.
It is a lie you've told, but you seem to have gotten away with it. Or maybe you just got away with it for a really, really long time. 237, it's called text, voice memo. You got one of these?
So my daughter is 4, and she always wakes up in the middle of the night afraid that monsters are going to get her. So I finally started telling her that I have monster spray, and I use an aerosol can and spray it. So she thinks that I'm getting rid of the monsters, and she buys it. She believes it.
This one is wild. Someone said I ended up getting laid off from my job, and I didn't tell my family. For 3 months, I was waking up, getting dressed, leaving for work, that's in quotes, and then I'd go to a coffee shop, apply for jobs all day. They had no idea, still don't. Then one day I just told them I got a new job.
Hey, I mean, it worked. It absolutely worked.
I mean, did they notice anything with money, or what? Was it like your immediate family or like your parents? Who did you tell this lie to?
I love that just like absolutely nobody, caught on. That's a long time you pulled that off.
3 months
It's a wild
waking
amount of
up
time.
and pretending like you're going to work.
That sounds more exhausting than actually going to work.
I would just, be upfront about that one.
That was a coffee shop he was going to, or they were going to?
A coffee shop.
At some point, you think the coffee shop, you're like, listen, you're here. Do you want to just help out?
Do you want a job here?
You just accidentally get a gig, maybe. What's a lie you actually kind of got away with from the looks of it?
It was prom when I was in high school, and my mom was super strict, and I fabricated a very elaborate plan that involved me going to a sleepover, and instead I snuck out with a bunch of guys.
Oh, no. You know what the funny thing is? It doesn't matter how old you are now. You could be an adult, have children of your own. And still, you'd be like, I don't want mom to know. She might ground me. But like,
Can't
lady,
tell her.
you're 40 years old. She ain't going to ground you. It's okay.
Someone said, this is a little sad. My grandma thinks I used her lasagna recipe for Christmas. I actually just used jar sauce. She cried and said it tasted just like hers. I'll never confess.
Well, when your grandma's last name is Prego or Ragu, it's okay.
This tastes just like my homemade sauce that's been in the family for 100 years.
Ain't that funny how that works? We had some family over last night, and everybody was complimenting my wife's grandma on her brownies, which they were good. They were good. And everybody's like, so what did you do? What did you do? And she's like, I have to be honest with you. There's nothing I can make that's better than what Duncan Hines does. They're Duncan Hines brownies. And I think everybody felt stupid because it was just, they were really laying on the compliments. And she was just like, it's from a box, people. It's okay.
Someone said, I forgot my friend's baby shower. I ended up even showing up late, didn't have a gift. So I told her I had something custom made, but it wasn't here yet, just waiting for it to get delivered. I actually ordered it in the car after I left. I had to pay extra for rush shipping to back up the lie.
What is a lie? You absolutely got away with.
I often lie about whether or not my husband snores.
Okay.
He really, really does.
All right, so what's the background on this? Like, why are you lying about that?
My husband snores really badly and is very self-conscious about it because I used to razz him and even get upset. And it made him so embarrassed that now I just tell him, no, you're fine. It was peaceful. Even when I was up all night.
I feel like you should just be honest with this guy.
How are you so calm about this? Like, I wouldn't, I'd be exploding. You're snoring.
You're keeping me up all night, you.
This person isn't just lying, their husband's lying with them. My husband and I have to lie to our families, and we say we met way later than we actually did because the real timeline overlaps with someone else I was dating. We've had to keep that story straight for years.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be honest about that, whoo-wee.
Like, you're both in on it, so I like that. You know what the plan is. You're sticking to it.
And that lie you actually got away with.
The amount of time I'm actually at the gym, and it's not that I'm doing anything I shouldn't other than that, but I usually shave like 15 minutes off and just like sit outside and just have some alone time before I go home and have like 5 hours of conversation with my girlfriend.
You know, I think that's okay. At least what you're not like saying you're going to the gym and just not going or hanging out at, a fast food place eating a cheeseburger. That's all right. Take a few minutes to yourself.
Someone said one year I forgot our anniversary, and when I realized it, I ended up just pretending like I had a whole surprise planned for later over the weekend. I ended up scrambling, and I was able to actually make something happen. My wife still believes I had this whole weekend getaway planned.
Oh. You got to die with that one, I bet.
You can never tell her that. And someone else said, I got hired for a job I wasn't qualified for, but I just kept telling them, yeah, I've done that before. I know how to do that. I learned everything on YouTube, and nobody has caught on.
You know what? Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, good job.
It worked for both she and I. We're doing pretty good here. So I walked in one day. They're like, can you push these buttons?
Yes.
Can you say, this is Sabrina Carpenter?